Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is like the third or fourth time I'm trying to do this reading. My bird, I've got a big cockatoo here. She has been going crazy like every time I get 3 to 5 minutes into this reading. So I do apologize for any background noise, but I'm gonna do this reading all the way through, and I do apologize in advance in case you hear something that's a little bit crazy. Okay, so I'm just gonna ask that you guys go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. Thank you guys for listening. I love you so much. All your love and support of my channel definitely does not go unnoticed. You know, I love you guys. You're the best. All right. So this is a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for love and romance, February 2020. I'm going to start off with an overall oracle card from the Ella Key deck. All right. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. So let's go ahead and see. What is your overall message, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? All right, nice. So you guys got Hannah. She who listens, understanding, witness, and compassion. Really nice. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pull you guys some tarot cards. So we're going to go ahead and ask Spirit, our angels, our ancestors, our loved ones who have passed, and our spirit guides, what messages do you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs regarding love and romance, February 2020? All right, what messages do you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, general love and romance for Capricorn, February 2020? Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, February 2020. Love and romance. All right, 3 of Cups, celebration. I love it. 6 of Wands in reverse. Justice. 5 of Cups. King of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. All right, and the Knight of Cups. Ooh, all right. Something new coming to you guys. A new love offering, maybe. Your overall energy here is the Queen of Swords. It could be, you could have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy in your chart, exhibiting these qualities or dealing with somebody with those qualities or with that energy in their chart. The Queen of Swords is somebody who has been wronged or has been hurt, but she really goes off the rails. As far as bitchiness is concerned, she's somebody who can get very mean, very spiteful, very narcissistic. She's very rude, somebody who yells. Okay, she's a very, very harsh energy when she shows up in the reverse. The 4 of Swords energy in reverse takes me back to the 3 of Swords. She may be acting like this because of some past hurt or some past disappointment. It could be your energy or it could be somebody that you're dealing with, right? But the sort of the need to heal, whatever this may be, whatever this sadness, this heartbreak might be. King of Swords in reverse. Here we have a divine pairing, but I do have, it could be a karmic relationship that is on its way out, okay? It could be a relationship, and when I say karmic relationship, it could be, you know, a relationship that you were just meant to learn from, learn lessons, maybe clear up a karmic debt, you know, from a past life or something like that. But with this pairing in the reverse, things get really nasty. He's very narcissistic, he's very abusive, and I feel like it's a very, very toxic relationship. Yes, I have the Lovers card. Again, it could be, you know, it could be a soulmate relationship and, you know, it's coming to an end or there's a split. And we see this split is because of some past hurt, some past disappointment, could be a third party situation. Okay, but things are getting nasty and you're going to have to stay strong. Here we have the Strength card. This is a Leo energy you could have in your chart. You could be dealing with somebody, but ultimately this is a blessing. Okay, whatever this split up is, it's a blessing, but we just don't want it to get too nasty. I feel like this is going to be a kind of a very specific reading. Okay, so here I do have the Three of Cups showing up, Capricorn, as your overall energy. And this Three of Cups energy is all about celebration. Again, it could also be Cappies. Some of you might be doing a lot of drinking and thinking. Okay, some of you might be kind of drowning your sorrows, because with that overall energy, I feel like things have gotten kind of out of hand, almost to the level of abuse, where you guys are trading blows, hopefully not physically, but verbally. Okay, and this Three of Cups could also indicate that there's a third party situation, right? And that third party doesn't necessarily have to be a person. Okay, it could be, it could be alcohol, which is affecting your relationship. It could be, it could be that you're working too much, or the other person is working too much. It could be somebody's hobbies, or whatever it might be, their family, whatever could come in between you guys. It doesn't always have to be that there's, a mistress or, or another person involved in this relationship. Capricorn, I see you celebrating, but I feel like it's sort of a false celebration, because around you in your surroundings, we have the Six of Wands, which is a victory, but it's in reverse, and that's not a victory at all. So it's kind of like, I feel like you are celebrating, putting on a good face, showing people that you're happy, like everything's just fine, but deep down things are not okay. The Six of Wands in reverse takes you to the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is kind of mess. It's a mess. It's messy behavior. There's no one leader. Things have gotten out of hand. It's fighting. It's toxic energy. And that's what I see with the Six of Wands. In your environment, things have become very toxic. Now, what's holding you back, what's blocking you is justice energy. It's Libra. It could be a person, but it's a lack of balance. And it's also, she's got this blindfold on, failing to see somebody who's being too clinical. Somebody who's failing to see, like, this is no longer good for me, or this is no longer good for us. Not being able to see what's right, not being able to see what's true. And then someone also might be reacting to what they feel is a perceived injustice. Okay, and maybe somebody's staying in the relationship because of that. Now, what's in your foundation? We have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is sadness, it's sorrow, it's a sense of loss, it's a sense of trauma as a result of an emotional relationship. And I feel like, Capricorn, this is like what's driving you. This is what's, causing you to feel the way that you're feeling. It may be blocking you from calling in love, or it might be your impetus for healing, right? The Five of Cups, so because it came out sideways here, it can also be your resilience, your resourcefulness, and your commitment to healing, either healing this relationship or healing yourself from past love relationships. In your recent past energy, we have the King of Pentacles. This is gorgeous energy because that is your energy. This is somebody who's very, very committed. This is somebody who's very stable. Someone who's coming in, pulling out all the stops. Guess what? We're going to create a home. We're going to create a family. We're creating stability. And whatever that family might look like for you. It could be with kids, it could be with dogs, it could be whatever. It's whatever your version of stability is, your version of abundance, your version of loyalty. I see that there in the past for you, okay? Now, what's crowning you is the Four of Cups. It's really interesting. It's weird in a sense, Capricorn, and don't take that the wrong way, but in your foundation and what's crowning you is like you're very, very emotional at this time. But this Four of Cups, it's kind of like you're shutting out. You might be shutting somebody out. You might have developed a hard exterior because somebody has hurt you. It could be in the relationship that you're in, but I feel like you kind of, again, this image I'm getting of you guys telling everybody it's okay. Everything's fine. I'll be fine. But then when deep down you're not really fine, this is a card of disappointment. This is a card of sadness. This is a card of sort of being not emotionally available, right? And somebody might be offering you, an olive branch. Somebody might be offering you, hey, let's make up, let's do this. And I feel like you're just over it. And you're shutting it out, and you're just taking time for you. Remember, fours are all about stability. They're also all about healing. There's some sort of loss or some sort of perceived loss within your love life, okay, that has you putting on sort of a false mask, right? And it's not, I'm not accusing you, right? But what I am saying is, it's not real, because deep down I feel like you guys, you need a lot of healing, right? And what I see coming towards you, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is somebody who's going to be making you a love offering, or you're going to make a love offering to someone, but it's after you have sort of healed this situation, whatever it might be. All right. And I see the Queen of Swords, you know, with the Four of Swords, the need for healing, the need for a timeout, King of Swords. Things are getting nasty between you guys. There might be a breakup. You're dealing with a breakup. It may be with a Leo person. And there's also this need for you to find your inner strength despite what's going on. And I feel like you guys are doing that, but by putting on a happy face, maybe by drinking, by indulging, by partying, you know, by surrounding yourselves with friends, you feel like you might be, you know, you might be self-medicating, okay? But it's really important that you heal this and you clear this and you really find this solution. If we take a look at Hannah in this image, look at how she's holding her heart. I'm seeing that you guys have to do some heart chakra work. You guys, your heart is hurting. I feel like I feel like, you know, this is that Reiki energy of really balancing that heart chakra. All right. And she who listens, you also need to listen to yourself. You might need somebody who's listening to you and listening to, you know, some of the issues that you're going through, because I don't think you can't just cover it up. It's not something you can just sweep under the rug, and you're doing yourself a disservice and the other person if you're involved with somebody else. Okay, it could be a past relationship that's still affecting you. Remember, in February, we will be entering into Mercury retrograde. So again, it could be some issues that you have to deal with from a past relationship that didn't end on a very high note. Okay, it could be a karmic completion that you're experiencing or that you will be experiencing in February. All right, but you have this, Hannah, the listening card is also the need for you to speak your truth and stand as your authentic self. All right, here we have envy. All right, we have hostilities. Yeah, Capricorn, I'm sorry. There's some really toxic energies around you, or you're involved in a situation that's quite toxic. The hostilities, look at that big sword. It's this Queen of Swords, this King of Swords energy, okay, that we have here showing up in the reverse. Things have gotten nasty. It could be, though, that you're just dealing with, you know, a previous breakup, but you have to deal with those emotions. You have to heal them and clear them so you move into 2020, you know, healed and open to receive love and to give love. All right, woman holding a heart. 44, it's beautiful. It's a master number. And angel of love, 49. Yeah, okay, so this is actually really cool. If you guys look, and if you look at the bottom of the deck, we have 37 and number 10. Archangel Camuel, the third chakra, solar plexus, setting your boundaries, standing in your truth, okay, making the decisions that you have to make, even if they're not the easiest decisions to make. I really, really like this because at the top half of this, the oracle cards that come out, it's this negativity, right? It's this negative energy that we're seeing with this Queen of Swords and this King of Swords and the Lovers in reverse, right? And I feel like, you know, yes, there's envy, there's hostilities. It's just negative vibration. If you're in a relationship, that relationship is anchored in negativity right now. And you're going to have to either show love, okay, or you guys are going to have to separate, right? If it's an old relationship that you're dealing with, it could be, you know, it could be these past hurts and disappointments that you haven't let go of. And Spirit is saying it's time to heal and clear it. But the minute you do, you guys, whoa, I'm not getting it's with the same person, but in February, somebody's going to make you some sort of love offering, or you're going to want to make your love offering to someone. And here, look at this woman holding a heart, an angel of love. This is beautiful that your angels, you know, your spirit guides, everybody is pushing. Things are happening. These hostilities, all this negative stuff that you guys might be going through might be for your better, for your greatest good. Because remember, look at what happened here. At the end, we had this Ace of Pentacles. All right, the last card that I read in your overall energy, this is a blessing. It doesn't feel like it, Capricorn. It doesn't feel like it, but it is a blessing. Getting rid of this relationship, getting rid of this karma, Okay, finishing out this karmic contract that you might have with this soulmate that from a different life, or, you know, just with this person. Finishing out is not going to be easy, but you have so much love to give, and you have so much love that you deserve, and it's coming to you. And I have a feeling it's coming to you towards the end of February. You get the number 44, which is a master number. It's about the material world, grounding, building through perseverance, focusing on the task at hand, right? Focus on healing your heart, just as we see Hannah here. She's healing her heart through Reiki. All right, so some of you might need to, might benefit from a Reiki treatment, okay? But any sort of balance, anything you can do to get your heart back into this positive vibrating space, into this positive frequency, doing things you love, surrounding yourself with people that love you, okay? And then also through prayer and through meditation, all right? Because things have not been easy, Capricorn. This envy and these hostilities, nasty. You've been through some really tough stuff. Okay, and this breakup, either it's happening in February, it already happened, it could have happened, years ago, but something might have triggered you, okay? Or you might be experiencing some of the pain and the sorrow from that breakup. If we don't deal with those things, if we don't heal them and clear them, they will always come back to bite us, when we least expect it. All right, my bird, I don't know if you can hear her squeaking. She's totally agreeing. All right, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yeah, I feel like once there's this ending, once you're able to clear this negative energy after this separation, after this healing, it is safe for you to love. Not everything is going to turn out the way this relationship did, okay? There's somebody out there for you, but you have to heal yourself so you can, you can give and you can receive. All right, and then we have here unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Yeah, so I feel like this unrequited love really, really deals with this Queen of Swords and this King of Swords. All right, this relationship that was full of envy, that was full of hostilities, okay, that there wasn't enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. If you're currently in this relationship, understand that not everything is meant to be forever. And when when there's an ending, it's opening up the space for us to receive a really great love, okay? And your angels and your spirit guides, they're saying this ending needs to take place, this healing needs to take place so that we can bring love into you. Okay, bring love to you. And I'm very, very confident of that, Capricorn. So please don't think that this ending, is a forever ending, that you're going to be alone forever, or, that you can't heal yourself. You can. I promise you can. Okay, and here we go. We have farewell to the moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. More than anything from this card, I'm getting the importance of the full moon in Leo, which is coming up on the 9th of February, is going to be very important to you. Also, as you guys may know, I do new moon and full moon readings for each sign. So you might want to go back and check your reading for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs for the full moon in Cancer, lunar eclipse, which really stirred up some crazy stuff for a lot of us. Okay, and then see what's happening on the Leo full moon that's coming up on February 9th. Okay, and then also to make sure, that you're setting your intentions with, with the moon cycles. It's a very, very powerful thing to do. All right, and then we have guide, a guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. For some of you, I'm getting this could be somebody that you're talking to about your problems. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a therapist, it could be many different things, many different people, but that you do have people to rely on that are going to help you heal through this and get through this situation. Okay, so again, Capricorn, this is an energy that I'm seeing in loads of readings. Okay, and almost all of my readings, it's like, as soon as 2020 popped up, a lot of us felt like, okay, everything's going to be great. You know, I'm going to manifest everything and da da da. And Spirit is really telling a lot of us the importance here of, you know, you have to do the work, and things don't just magically happen. You know, there's a lot of stuff that you have to deal with, and you're very much so supported in dealing with those shadow energies and some of the issues that you carry around with you from the past, but it still has to be done. You know, and 2020 is a whole year, right? So it's not like the magic button, you know, it's not like the magic button is going to be pushed, you know, and it's like reset, although we would really like to, right? Although we would really like it to be that way, it's not. All right, so I'm just going to pull one more card for you guys here. My little heart cards. Pull that one. Looks like a good one. All right, so your first message here. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Ooh. All right. Wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. I love that. I really do feel like this sacred union, okay, for some of you, it is talking about this Queen of Swords and this King of Swords energy and this breakup. For some of you, as you know, we're going through Mercury retrograde in the middle of February, and the shadow period is going to start before that. It could be that, you know, that King and the Queen of Swords, they're going to right themselves, and there might be a reunion. Remember, oftentimes there are reunions from people from your past. But I am getting to be very, very, very careful if this person reemerges in your life. Okay, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. This sacred union doesn't necessarily mean that it's a non-toxic one. Again, I feel like it could have been, you know, it could have been a soulmate relationship, but it could have been a karmic completion that took place, and that can sometimes be confusing. So definitely don't rush into it, especially if somebody comes back to you, somebody that hurt you in the past or where things got really nasty. Now, that's not to say, you know, you guys trust your own intuition. Trust your intuition, you know, if you have changed, if this person has changed. For others of you, it's not talking about this relationship at all. It's what is ending, these hostilities and this envy. You know, what's coming up with this new moon cycle is that you're going to be meeting, woman holding a heart, angel of love. You're going to be meeting somebody who is your counterpart, who's your soulmate or your life partner or your twin flame. And Spirit's saying it might feel really weird. It might feel like you're right on the heels of this breakup. And don't rush into things. Make sure you give yourself the time to heal, right? So you're your best version of yourself, and you are what you want, right? You have to be what you offer has to be what you are wanting in return. So making sure that you're in that space. And then also accepting, all right, is the key to inner peace, that you need to find inner peace and healing after this relationship and before your next, you know, the next person. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Remember, you cannot be in charge of changing anybody else's behavior. You are only in charge of your own behavior, okay, provided unless you're a parent, right? But in a relationship, you know, you can't force somebody to change. You can only change what you do. All right. And so remember that, and accepting there's some things we can't change. There's some people we can't change as much as we would like to, and as sad as it might make us. All right. It would be perfect if, no, right? It has to be as is. I'm not saying people can't change. Of course they can. You can set your boundaries. You can definitely speak up for yourself. This is what I need. This is what I want, etc. If somebody's willing to meet you halfway, that's a totally different story. But I'm seeing something really negative. I'm seeing this lots of toxicity in your surroundings or around a relationship, you know, and I can't get over how she's holding on to her heart. Her heart hurts. This is something that's causing you a significant amount of stress, and it's also creating a significant amount of pain in that heart chakra area that's going to have to be healed, and it's going to have to be cleared before you start, you know, you start anew with this person, or for many of you, the majority of you, before you call in your soulmate or, you know, your next partner. So I love you guys so much. I wish this was more like butterflies and unicorns, but I really have to read what I see. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful February.